Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 21st of November. What the heck, guys? I can't believe it's like only 4 weeks or so till Christmas. What is going on? November has just gone like that. It's complete madness. Guys, as I'm shooting this video, I'm still trying to load yesterday's video. So please look out for that. It's the 20th of November one. YouTube won't load it, just doing up to their same old tricks again. I've tried all last night, this morning. Hopefully I'll get it on today because I thought it was a pretty good video with a lot of info in it. And if you're looking for your reading, your viewer reading, pull a card. I did Dream Lioness 1 and Tanya Van Deventor yesterday, so that'll be on that one. Sorry guys, YouTube just about fries my brain some days. It wastes a lot of my time trying to load, that is, not the videos themselves. That's the making the videos is the fun part. I wanted to show you a couple of other things I bought at the vintage store the other day. I bought this cute little wooden monkey to sit on my shelf. How cute is he? Is this a fez? I think they call it a fez. Isn't that like a Grand Poobah hat or something? But I just really liked him. He's got real character. It's funny the things we get drawn to, isn't it? I'm trying to make my lounge room, my black lounge room, a little bit eclectic and interesting. So I got my monkey. I bought this little gold candle. This isn't vintage, but then I can just put batteries in it. It's the lazy person's candle, so I can get a bit of ambient light going with touches of gold. And I bought a couple of new Christmas decorations. I have some new things there as well. Oh, look, I'm getting right into it, guys, with Christmas. Look, how cute are they? There's so many beautiful baubles around now, isn't there? I just, when I love things, I just love them and I just buy them because I enjoy them. Having nice things in your home makes you feel nurtured, doesn't it? Makes us happy. So a few little pops of Christmas as well. All right, guys. First off, welcome. If you are new here, please think about subscribing. Hit the like buttons, you know the drill, guys. Comment. Hopefully YouTube gives me comments. We know they can be a little fickle on these things, especially when it comes to loading a video. Just saying. A little bit of admin. Oh, yeah, a little bit of admin going on. Not a lot. We all know that Elbow was visiting with Xi Jinping and Biden and everybody in San Francisco recently. There's a lot of visuals of Elbow chatting with Xi Jinping and having their worldly discussions. But apparently, while Elbow was over there, and this happened a week ago apparently, we had one of our ships out, HMAS Toowoomba, and there was a sonar incident that a Chinese ship, I think it was a ship, sent sonar impulses out, and it affected, apparently there were 2 divers off the HMAS Toowoomba, the Australian ship, were down getting nets off. The nets must have got caught up somehow in the motor or the propellers or something, I don't know. But they were down diving and they got really affected. Well, now it's all coming out and it was all a big, typical Elbow cover-up situation. So that's all coming out and it's making Elbow look quite bad. He does it to himself, though. He makes himself look bad, doesn't he? Again, lying to the little people, covering everything up. Oh, yeah, don't discuss it with Xi Jinping. How's this all work? Part of Xi Jinping Panda's threats to Australia, no doubt. So that happened. Oh, and the other thing here they just had on the news. Yes, we do watch the news for the comedy circus show that it is. They were talking about the economy here. And they were saying how the young ones and that, how they're trying to stop spending to improve the economy. Well, the young ones are blaming the elderly people for stuffing it up. So anyone over 75, because probably their interest rate's helping them and they've probably got more money, they're spending all their cash apparently, and it's keeping us stuck in this loop. So it's saying that the young ones have to overcompensate. So they're not... Oh, is any of this makes sense to anybody. Sorry, guys. I'm having a few aches and pain ailment problems. You know the drill. But they're saying the young ones now have to compensate. So it's all the oldies' fault. Anyone over 75 who's well off and doing well and their interest rates have gone up in their money and that in their bank accounts, it's their fault. So the latest is the news is blaming the oldies. Blame the oldies again. Oh, my goodness. The poor old young ones can't just spend all their money. And the other thing, guys, you have to go and check out, it's hilarious as Argentina's got their new president in Europe. Oh, my God, he's hilarious. It popped up on Clown Planet this morning. And I know a lot of you guys watch Clown Planet. Is it Carl Vernon does it, I think. Oh, it's hilarious. He's dancing around on stage being the new Trump. That's what they're relating. And they're saying he's far right. And one of the comments was, of course, oh, he's not far right. He's just right. Because he's calling out all the BS. And they've got him, they're showing him with this whiteboard just ripping everything off, like woke agenda, all this stuff. He's just ripping everything off, just binning it. It's so brilliant. Oh, it's so brilliant, guys. You got to love it. And you know what? At the end of the video, he's like, hail freedom, hail freedom, hail freedom. He's yelling out, hail freedom. I love it. It's great. Please go watch it because you'll absolutely love it. Actually, we'll have to figure out his name and cram up with a name for him because he sounds like someone we would really love to follow. All right. I think we might just get straight into the reading now, guys. Okay. Thanks again for all your kind support with my doggos. Sprocket did look a little brighter, I thought, in the video yesterday. And he went and had his doggy wash. They had their doggy washes yesterday, guys, at the pet grooming shop. And they really quite love it because they get a nice scratch and all that, you know, a swoosh up. And he's lost 1 kilo. Sprocket's lost like a sack of potatoes. That's awesome, isn't it? The equivalent to. So he's doing really well. So fingers crossed, we'll just keep going and hope that he really turns that corner now. Okay. Fingers crossed my video goes up from yesterday, guys. I want you to go check that out before you watch this one. All right. I'll close my eyes, we'll get started, and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting radiation leaks. This could be actually the Gaza Palestinian Israel event. There might be some sort of radiation situation. Of course there would be. They've got to make it sound as terrible as it can be. Oh, sorry, guys. You know what spring's like, hay fever. I need to get the local honey. I know you guys suggest that. I do know someone that makes local honey, so I think I might get some. Don't they say that helps? All right. So I'm getting this radiation, like poisoning. Some of the materials they're using to bomb and all this kind of stuff, it might have significant radiation. But does it? We'd never know, do we? Because we know they lie about everything, the television. So television that I am getting, there might be talk about some sort of radiation, poisonous gas. I'm just getting this kind of thing at the moment. They need to make it sound as horrifying as they possibly can. I mean, isn't war horrific anyway, just in general? But no, it's saying they've got to pad it all up with this radiation fears. So everybody's scared to death and then everybody just flees and it's like mass panic and hysteria. So this is kind of their aim pretty much. I am getting that, some sort of radiation poisoning or radiation. Oh, God. They just make stuff up. It's just what I'm getting. Toxic fumes or toxic chemicals might start to be uncovered in these regions. Oh, did you see the crazy footage of in that, was it the Israel hospital where they had hostages going in? And then they said, sorry guys, I'm really tired today. They said they disappeared down in some tunnel. Wasn't it just craziness? What is happening? Oh, they could feed people any story, couldn't they? Who'd want to go down in those little tiny tunnels? Scary as. I don't get this. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to go there, but it was weird. All right. I'm getting London, and I'm getting a light beamed on the Royal Kardashians again. The light's being put on the Royal Kardashians. I feel like they're lighting them up, obviously, for Christmas because it's so close and it's such a big royal turnout. I am getting the spotlight. See, Chucky's still trying to keep the Kardashians alive. We know they've rubbed everybody up the wrong way. Oh, sorry, guys. What is with the energy today? There is some heavy, tired energy today. We've had rain here. We had rain yesterday and today. Maybe it's changing the ions in the air. I often talk about that chemical change that happens with the rain. It's actually nice to get rain here. It was so heavy yesterday, it flooded out my shed within like minutes. It came up like that. It was crazy. Huge downpour, but at least we're getting some rain. Hopefully you guys in the UK and that are drying up a little bit. Where was I going? Oh, the spotlight on the Royal Kardashians. I feel like the spotlight's going back on them. Chucky's making sure. It's almost like, though, if you think about it, kind of makes sense. If you think about the epic fail that Sushi's kind of been having, all the spotlights have suddenly turned onto the Royal Kardashians again. I feel we're going to get... It's saying like sucker punched with the royals. We're going to get punched in the face with the royals. It's going to be a lot in our face about the royals. Because I feel like that's the only thing that's going to start being shown. There's going to be a lot. This is probably on your news feeds and that over there. But I feel like there's a lot that's going to be shown. More dramas. He said, she said. It's this same old thing playing out. But, see, it's the Royal Kardashians. They know, as strange as it is, and, to us it's weird, they know all the drama keeps their spotlight on them. They know it. They know that keeps the Royal Kardashians alive. It's like the modern day royals is the new Kardashians. And they know that it works. So, the formula works, so why would you change it? If you can have all this drama around the world, they probably don't want the drama that Prince Andrew brought, I would say, because that's certainly gone very quiet, hasn't it? No, nothing ever came of that. Of course it didn't. But I feel I love, and I think we could say that definitely about Harry. Harry seems to be in another court case or something in the last couple of weeks. It's like never-ending court cases, suing some newspaper or phone tapping and look, I understand it, but it doesn't seem to end. For someone who went off and wanted their privacy, he's never been out of the limelight. He's never been out of the social pages and TMZ, I'm guessing. It just goes on and on. But this is what keeps their world alive. See, it's like they're adapting to the influencer world of egotistic narcissists, that they know how to adapt to that and put themselves back in the limelight. So I'm getting that the spotlight's now on the royals again, because that takes it a little bit off Sushi and his merry men in 10 Downing Street. Sounds like there's been a bit of dramas in that area as well from what you guys have been telling me over there. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm getting Paris, France, military. Military operations are getting into full swing now. I feel like Macron's doing masses of training with his military. This is about the games. I don't know when the games start. When do they start? But I feel like there's massive training going on around this now. If there was some sort of protest or outbreak, he's really making sure, and I've said it before, that gets squashed. He's got military operations. They're going through drills, military exercises, any terrorist threat. This is a very, very tight operation. Macron is running a very, very tight ship. We know he's been tight on the borders, but now he's going to be very, very tight on, well, of course, any dissent against government, but also anyone that steps out of line during his big world event, because he wants to look good to the rest of the world. He wants us to go smoothly. He doesn't want to have any problem situations. So I feel like he's really focusing on his military operations around this Olympic Games, which you can kind of understand, because there is a lot of people coming together for these things, isn't there? The threat, I suppose, of terrorism is huge, but also he doesn't want people standing up and fighting like they did a while ago against their government, because that would look like he hasn't got control of his country. So this is where the military precision and presence comes in. He's really focused on keeping that control of his country. He's hanging onto the reins very tightly. There's no room for error. And this is coming fast. I wonder when it is. I'm going to have to look it up when that starts. Getting tornadoes for some reason across America. You might get a couple of tornadoes. I know you do get a few tornadoes. We know there's a big financial tornado ripping across America at the moment, and an immigration tornado, but I'm feeling like there could be actually physically weather tornadoes. And I know you do get them, but we always talk about this weather manipulation, how it's unnatural. And when you're interfering with natural weather patterns, how you don't know how it's going to react. It could react differently to what you think it's going to react. It's like anything. I always say, if you write something and do like a little science experiment on a piece of paper, well, that's all well and good to think this is going to be the outcome. But when you put that out in the real world, an example of this might be the reset agenda. When you put it out in the real world, sometimes it doesn't just go to plan, does it? So that's what I'm getting. This weather manipulation might be causing a few more tornadoes and things in America. And a bit of damage and destruction in its path. They're quite scary, aren't they? The way they just sort of suck things up. So I am getting that. A little bit of, turbulence and weather, it's saying tornadoes is the word I'm getting. Tornadoes. Which would not be nice to experience. I don't know if you get them over winter. I don't know what winter's really like in America. I don't think it's as cold as Canada, is it? But it can get cold probably in parts. But I am getting these tornadoes sweeping through America. And they'll happen very quickly. It's like the blink of an eye. 1 minute, people can see it coming. Next minute, it's past. And it's done quite a bit of damage, like squashing houses, all that kind of thing. Which is not nice, I know, to hear. But, fiddle around with the weather. And this could be even areas that don't normally get them. It could be in areas that don't normally get them. And see, this is where they've got to stop manipulating the weather. Geoengineering. A big topic we talk about a lot here on my channel. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards. I'm getting Papua New Guinea again. That's the island at the top of Australia. They're folding to the big corporate. I think there's been a lot of turmoil up in Papua New Guinea. I keep getting the tribal arguments, fights. But I am feeling like they're caving to the big corporatization that's coming in. What is going on in Papua New Guinea, guys? Ooh. So I feel like they're folding. They're giving in. And again, it all comes back to money. See, all these... And this is what's so sad about these smaller islands and places like this. The bigwigs in charge take their money and run. So they benefit from it because they get the payout from big corporate, but the little people are always the ones that are just left sweeping up the mess, aren't they? Well, that's what I'm getting again. It all comes back to money, greed, and power with these kind of island sort of takeovers. I don't feel it's panda there, though. I feel it's different. I feel like it's different. It could be more that real corporatization, like big companies coming in and just bulldozing things down, like in the jungle, and taking their haul, like their treasures. That's what I'm getting. I think there's diamond mining up there. I'm not sure. My hubby mentioned that there could be diamond mining. I don't know. I might actually look that up, guys, because we've had Papua New Guinea a few times, haven't we? Oh, I've got a few bits of homework to do today, haven't I? Oh, I can't think straight. I'm really tired today. How are you guys going? Look, thank you for letting me know that you guys are also suffering a lot of physical ailments. I do not understand. I'm going for a massage again today. And not only is it frustrating, but it's costing us a fortune to keep ourselves on a straight and narrow path and even keel, because you can't keep living with the pain. You've got to do something about it. We buy pain relief creams. Well, half of us are bloody dosing up on pain relief medications. It's just getting crazy. And they seem to be moving throughout our body. A lot of us, it starts in our knee or our back and then goes to our neck and, all sorts of things. It's crazy. If this is part of the ascension, it's certainly been a journey. Catherine, that was you and I talking about in my video yesterday. I talked about the exact same thing you were talking about. Maybe we're meant to just really focus on living from our spiritual minds now, and the body becomes this like secondary part of us that's, kind of breaking away and breaking up. But our focus now has to be on our thought processes and things like that, which is probably right. Because I really look forward to like doing these videos, interacting with you guys, and it really stimulates me because I can't physically just go for a walk with music on or, oh my God, or go to the gym. There's so many things I can't do now, and it's very frustrating. I am sleeping well, though. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Apologies for that, but I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. How about we pull some cards, guys, because I think we actually need them. I think we need some cards. How about we pull... Let's pull one of each. I'm going to pull a Whispering Woods first, guys. This is for all of us. Let's do this one for... Oh, jumpy. Jumpy week. Friends. The most unlikely friendships can form like variegated lichens on hard rock. They create a tight bond. Which is probably like a lot of us here. We really seem to understand each other, don't we, guys? We are different, but we accept each other as we are, see? I'm getting that song. I love you just the way you are. Is that Billy Joel? I think it is. See, we don't judge each other here. We just love listening to each other and sharing experiences. But we don't even know what each other, or you guys know what I look like, but I don't know what you guys look like. I don't know. Oh, Jen, I think you're the only one I know. Change. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I won't focus, guys. Even when I take my... That's weird. Oh. There you go. It's so true. Falling leaves. All it is change. And sometimes you'll think like living in a cold climate. I know a lot of you do. When the leaves fall off, you think, oh, it looks like the tree's dead. Is it ever going to come back? And then it always does. It only does it to protect itself, doesn't it? Path. Wander on the path less travelled. What you find might surprise you. Wasn't it focusing today? There you go. We get that all the time. We love being on the path less travelled. That's our favourite path, isn't it, guys? We often get that one. And I'm going to pull one happiness card as well for us today. I haven't done these ones for a while, have we? I'm sorry you guys are suffering too. It's really quite bizarre. It really is a muscular kind of thing. It's so strange. Be yourself. Don't try to fit into someone else's mold. And I would say that we have now mastered that. We have mastered that. We do not fit into anyone else's mold. People try to mold us and want us to conform. And, you know, Chris, we were talking about that, weren't we? The crab in the bucket. People want to drag us down to their energy frequency, or they don't want us to change. But unfortunately, we do change. We don't fit into people's molds. That's not who we are. I'll just pull one more, guys. A Life Alignment Oracle card. Let's just pull one of these and then we'll do our viewer reads. Oh. Emotional harmony. I'd say we've actually reached emotional harmony. I feel like for most of us we have. I feel the emotional side of things we're pretty accepting of now. Once upon a time, we probably resisted those things, but we've had to face a lot of our emotions and deal with them, and it's given us a really good sense of harmony. Again, by dropping the backpack, just learning to deal with things as they rise up. I feel like we've got a pretty good handle on that. I would say our issues now are the physical harmony. We have to be working on the physical. Okay, time to do my viewer reads. Yesterday I did Dream Lioness 1 and Tanya Van Deventor, so go and check those out, guys. And today I'm going to be doing Pauline Taylor. Hey, Pauline, how are you? You've been with me for a while too. I'm going to pull you an angel answer card, Pauline. And we'll see what we get. Let go. Yeah, you're hanging on. Your grip's too tight. You're hanging on to something. And the thing is, what the guides are saying to me, it's slipping through your fingers anyway. It's showing me slime slipping through your fingers. Just let go now. Let go. It's almost saying you could roll something up in a ball and throw it and it'll be fine. I feel like you do have trouble letting go. It could even be people like friends, family members, but probably friends. Just let go of someone that's not including you. Perhaps they're not including you in their life, Pauline, and it sort of hurts a little bit. And it's not that they're directly doing it intentionally. They're not even, I don't think, aware that they're actually hurting you. But the thing is, it is hurting you. So you have to be the one to let go. And what you find is the minute that you decide to let go, that's when people magnetize to you. It's very strange, isn't it? It's kind of because sometimes we're forcing things to go a certain way. But then the minute you pull back, things come to you. It's kind of weird. And the guides are saying, like, allow things to come to you too. Don't block them. Because I think what the guides are trying to say to you, Pauline, remember you're dealing with people who aren't conscious. They're unconscious. So they're not, I feel like people don't have the smarts like you, Pauline. You're very aware. You're very significant. You are significant. I know you probably feel insignificant, but you're not insignificant. And you're very aware, but people aren't conscious. Remember you're dealing with unconscious people. These people that are waking up, they're unconscious. They're not in their, they're not the true them yet. Like, you know how we've become ourselves and we feel like we've really blossomed, and we always talk about caterpillar into the butterfly. Well, a lot of these people, I think, Pauline, that you're dealing with, they're still a bit unconscious. Don't worry about it. Don't take it on. Just let go now. Move away. Just move away. If something's making you uncomfortable and it doesn't feel like you're being included and you're part of something, it doesn't matter. Move away. And the minute you move away, that's when people will notice. And they'll probably come to you. And look, if they don't come to you, other people will come to you. I'm getting that song, I Want to Run to You. Is that Bryan Adams? I want to run to you. I'm getting that song. People will run to you. And I feel like you're a very holistic being, Pauline. You've got your shit together. That's what I'm getting. You're a very holistically fulfilled person. You look at all aspects of your life and you make sure that it's all sort of laid on the table. I feel like all aspects of your life are laid on the table. It's like when you set up for dinner and you have your entree fork, you have your main fork, you have your knife, you have your dessert spoon, you might have a little oyster fork over here. Like it feels that's your life. You're a very organized, methodical person that you don't miss much. You set your table really well. It's showing me. You even might have the wine glass. You might have the water glasses and the decanter. I feel this is just an image. This is your life. You are a very organized person. And the thing is, that can frustrate people too, Pauline, who are unconscious, because they don't know why you got your shit together. But you have. I feel like you've got your shit together. And a lot of people, it's kind of a subliminal jealousy that other people feel about you, Pauline, because you highlight it to them. You highlight to people without knowing it. See, it's that projection, reflection, that they're disorganized. So you're a highly organized person. That's a great way to be, because that means you've got good clarity in your thoughts and your life, Pauline. I'm just going to pull you a soul expression card, Pauline. Healing heart energy. It is safe to allow my heart to open. I give and receive love with my open heart. So keep being you. I'm getting that song by George Michael, Careless Whisper. Careless whisper of a good friend. When the music died, something in your eyes. I'm getting that song for you. I want you to go and listen to that today. Healing heart energy. Don't let anyone take your joy, Pauline. Don't let anyone take your joy. Because people are takers in this world and they will take your energy and zap you of life. Don't let that happen. I'm not saying not to help others, but this is about your healing. Protect yourself. I'm getting that song, Careless Whisper. I want you to go and listen to that by George Michael today. Careless whisper of a good friend. Yeah, interesting. I'm just getting this. I'm getting like a friend near you whispering, and maybe it was someone said something and it affected you. Maybe it wasn't intentional or I didn't mean to say it that way. Just if something like that happens to you, just move away and refocus. Just be you, be your organized, beautiful self, because that's how you heal your heart. Just continue to heal your heart. Focus on you and being organized. That's what I'm saying. It's like showing me that someone might knock a goblet over, for example, on your table and spill wine everywhere. That's not you. You didn't do that. Someone else did that. All you have to do is just clean it up and get back to normal. That's what I'm getting for you, Pauline. I hope that makes sense. There might be something that's happened to you recently, but doesn't affect you because you just tidied up. You're a very organized person. But that people might come and try and disrupt your life a little bit. Don't let it happen. And if it does happen, take it with a grain of salt. Don't let, water on the duck's back. Whatever. Doesn't affect you, Pauline. Stay strong and stay organized. The next person I'm going to read for and pull a card is Rose Visions. You watch my channel a lot. You've been with me for a while too. I call you Rose, so I'll just call you Rose. Let's pull you an angel answer card. Go. Within the next few weeks. I feel like you'll get a response in the next few weeks. I feel like you're waiting for something. You're waiting to hear back. You're waiting for results. You're waiting for someone to give you a message. I feel like you're waiting. Well, the guides are saying, just stop waiting. Stop waiting. Get on the bus and get moving. I feel like you're waiting. It's showing me you twiddling your thumb sitting in a bus stop. Get moving. The longer you wait, the longer it seems. So if you can just keep yourself busy, hop on the bus and get moving, just hail the bus down, not literally, but just get moving. Rose, you have to get moving. You're too stagnant. You're not going to hear. It might take a few weeks anyway. So what they're saying is just don't, it's saying don't die wondering, meaning stop. I think you're playing out too many scenarios in your head. It's saying it doesn't matter. Just get on the bus and get moving. Get your life moving. Waiting is a waste of time, is what I'm getting. I'm just going to pull you one more around this. Success. Oh, there you go. Positive outcomes. Look at that. Jumping in the air. I think that's if you get moving. I think if you get moving, and it's with anything. It's like I often say to you, when you set goals or you achieve things, you feel successful, like you've achieved something and it makes you feel good. So rather than sitting at the bus stop achieving nothing, I want you to get moving. Get moving. Do something productive. Do it today. It doesn't matter what you do. Set 3 goals today. It might be that you vacuum your house. Might be that you call up a friend and meet for a coffee. Could be anything. Just start with small goals and then build them up in the next few weeks. Small goals each day, achieve them, and then build them up in the next 2 weeks. That's what I want you to do, Rose. It's really important because you're sitting still at the bus stop. I'm going to pull you a soul expression card for this as well. Let's see what we get. Oh! In the moment. I'm in my body, grounded, conscious, and aware in this current moment. Yeah, too much going on in your mind, Rose. You've got to get moving, but it's get moving. See, what happens when you're moving and you're doing things and you're achieving things, you're distracted. So you're in the moment. When you're vacuuming, when you're gardening, can't think of all the other stuff that's going on because you've slowed your mind down because I'm digging in the dirt. Oh, I'm painting and painting. Oh, I'm reading this book. You're in the moment. That's what you're not doing. So you sort of think, okay, I'll sit here at the bus stop, and that's being in the moment, which can be as well. I'm not saying it's not, because Eckhart Tolle would definitely be in the moment if he was sitting in a bus stop. But what's happening is you're sitting at the bus stop, for example, but your mind's full of jumbled up stuff. It's not being in the moment. You're not being in the moment. Yes, you might physically be sitting there, but your mind isn't in the moment. So you're a person who I would say has a very busy mind, and you need to actually be doing things in order to slow down your mind. That's just how some people are wired. I'm a bit like that. If I get too racy, I have to make lists, or I have to go and do something to keep my mind on something. Go watch a Netflix show for half an hour. That'll give you a break. That even helps you to get the jumbled up stuff out of your head because it's very hard to think of too many things at once. So that's what I would be doing. I would be practicing being in the moment by being distracted and busy because you need to get back on the bus and you need to get moving. And then I think within the next few weeks, you'll feel either a change within your life because that's how you get things moving. But also you're going to have success in the next few weeks. But I would get moving off the bus stop now. Hail that bus down. Hail freedom. Hail the bus down. Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to say, hang on. Let me see if there's one more thing, and then I'll say goodbye. Oh, I'm getting this song. I think it's by John Farnham, actually, that Aussie singer that sings the voice. One link in the chain reaction. One link in chain reaction. I think it's called Chain Reaction. One part in the poison pan. I want you to go check that. It's a great song. I think it's called Chain Reaction. So I'm guessing the chain reaction of the awakening. People are waking up. It's like people that wake up, they link to the chain. They link to the chain. They link to the chain. So there's more people starting to wake up now than there probably is asleep. That's what I'm getting. Fingers that's true. Oh, my God. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. One link in the chain reaction. We'll take it anyway. It sounds positive. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to go watch my video from yesterday, the 20th, to keep you up to date with that. And I will say goodbye from Australia. Fingers it loads my video today and yesterday's. And I'll talk soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.